sisters, God bless. Welcome back to Twist and Shout. I am Shar, and today I am going to split my hair in 4 sections. We're going to try out 4 different detangling combs, 4 different detangling brushes, and 4 different products. This idea came to me as I have been struggling to take care of my hair in this process. It's like my hair is getting thicker and longer, but the knots and the tangling is getting worse. So showing you guys all the products I'm going to use. Don't worry, I'm going to slow it down and go section by section in a second. Starting with section number 1, trying to decide which product. I decided to go with the Camille Rose. That is actually the Camille Rose Curl Milk Detangler. Y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with this product. It seems to work some days, and some days it seems to just be a product. I find best that it doesn't really work its best on semi-damp hair more so than wet hair. So like freshly out the shower, putting that product on is better than sitting and waiting and managing your hair. And this particular comb is no brand or anything. I got it from the hair store. But it's made unique. It has like dual heads connected together. And I'm just showing you guys a little bit of shedding or hair that I have from that section from using the comb alone. This particular brush, it's one of the handheld detangling brushes, one that became very popular a couple years ago. And I decided to get one. And these 2 products did not work well together. Neither one of them wowed me. And this is on a preference of, truly detangling my hair. Like when my hair actually got some problems. And that's the thing too, because we can try products, but there's different states of our hair. Like our hair need to be detangled, full blown knotted up like I'm right now, and they just want it. As you can see, I spent a long time on this section, and usually in general for my front section, that's not even the case. But again, these 2, the brush, the comb, the product, it was a bad combo. It did not work. Next section in the front, I decided to, well, that's all the hair from the first session, just to show you guys. So before we move on, but I'm using the Moisture Miracle African Pride Aloe and Coconut Water Curl Milk and Detangler. That particular product is used quite often on my kids' hair and not necessarily mine. I usually don't grab for this particular product, but in this particular comb, I believe it's Revlon or brush, I'm sorry. And it's okay. Like it would get the job done, but it does take a lot of effort and a lot of pulling and tugging. And obviously this particular comb is one of my favorites. This came from the hair store too. Is really basic and simple detangling wide tooth comb. I love the tip of it in particular because it really can split your hair. But these products, this combination was a tad bit better. I feel like the job was getting done a little bit faster than on the first section, but it still was a struggle, and there was still a lot of knots and things to be taken care of. And definitely I would say that the problem initially started out more so as just a matter of my hair is just completely kinky and coily, and they just want to clump together and stay together. And it's becoming extremely hard to separate those sections and really deal with them. And it's like a bittersweet moment because you see your hair getting healthier. You see your hair, really being curlier and kinkier and coilier. And these are the problems that come with that territory that doesn't get mentioned much. Like, not everything that looks good is good. Okay, my next product is the Palmer's. It's the lint retention line, the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula, and that's the leave-in. And in general, this line is really good. The leave-in doesn't give any concept of being a detangler, just a leave-in. So I want to keep that in mind. But I decided to use this brush here that I've been really fearful of and really scared to use, and do not use it like almost at all. Maybe on my son's hair, if that, but just been really fearful of the pulling and tugging. But in reality, this brush worked kind of better than the rest of the brushes because of how the teeth in the brush is set apart. And this is my favorite go-to comb. This is the only comb that I use preferably almost on a regular basis of washing my hair. But there were still issues with knotting and stuff in this particular section. And this is probably where I really got frustrated and aggravated, because you can see my hair is so knotted together, it looks like a dread. And it takes a lot of time, effort, and energy to go through those pieces and really get the job done, no matter what your product is, what your comb is. And this is kind of what I kind of conclude as time went on, that there's just something going on with my hair. And the source has to be the actual wash day itself, because I detangle right here lately, rather. I have been detangling my hair. I've been moisturizing my hair. I've been separating my hair. But every time I go in and wash and come out, it's like my products just don't soothe my hair. They don't separate my hair. It's like they do the opposite. And it's got me to the point where I'm almost ready to throw out everything and start over and try something else. Well, of course, I don't want to just be left to the bare minimum, but a part of me doesn't even care, because it's like, what's the point of holding on to products that don't work or has lost their mojo? Maybe they're just old. Most of them are a year plus old. That could be the case. I don't know. But it's really frustrating and aggravating to be pulling, tugging on your hair, scalp hurting, spending so much time detangling, and arms hurting. And yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm just like, yo. But I got one product left to use in this particular section, which at this point, I'm just like, bro, whatever. Now, this is my favorite detangling brush because it actually moves with your hair and get the job done. But with the particular knots and stuff that was in the hair, it still did absolutely nothing. The hairs that was already separated or semi-separated, it worked. It was fine. But as you can see, I have knotted hair. I have hair that's locking together. And the funny thing is, like I said in the back of my mind, I'm just like, yo, I already took some of these knots out. What is happening? What is going on? It's like the longer I sat, the more appeared. And it was just so frustrating and aggravating. But I just really, truly want to show you guys a realistic detangling process. Obviously, this video has been speed up for your convenience, but we're talking about an hour and a half job. That's a big deal. Frustrated, aggravated ain't even the word, but please comment below if you can relate to this matter, or if you have any suggestions on products, combs, brushes. Please let me know. Maybe someone else can benefit from this too. But y'all know how we do. We're trying to help each other. Y'all, my head hurt. And my arm is tired. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I don't know what it's like every so often my hair just get really mad. And y'all see I had my hair in a bun. So it wasn't no twist or anything. Like I had already detangled my hair before. I don't know what be going on besides my hair just doing its own thing. It's almost like my curl pattern is working against me. Like the kinky coiliness. Be careful what you wish for. Like you want the curly hair. You want the appearance when it's perfect looking. But the work. Whew. Anyway. Let's jump into this. I started out here, right? This was number one. This comb and this brush. And I used Camille Rose. The product itself did not feel good getting on my hair. And this is something I've been noticed about this product, which is why I'm like, are they sure this is supposed to be the leave-in?
Because to me it seems more like just like not even a refresher product, just like a cream just to put on your hair. But yeah, y'all know how I feel about this anyway. It seems to do better with wetter hair or dry hair completely. No in between. But this comb surprised me. I avoid it a lot because of how it looks, but it actually did pretty decent. This did okay, but y'all know I use this more so for my son and now for Bella. So this isn't going anywhere, but honestly, I think I could do without this comb. I don't know yet, but I think I can. And this is how much hair came out of this section with these products in the Khmer Rose. Then, what was here, I did the aloe coconut water and curl melt rate. That's what I did on this side. This product feels better, like it's gonna do its job. However, it seems to be missing just a little something, something. And I use this. I did this, right? Now, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. This right here worked a whole lot better when my hair was thinner when I was trying to get my hair back to this state. But baby, now that my hair is like this thickness and stuff, this is just like, all right, I'm gonna do what I can. Now, I do love my comb. I know my comb ain't going anywhere because my comb, this one is really good for when my hair is completely blown out and dried. And when my hair ain't acting like this comb is good too. But this side here tore my arm 2 pieces. Like, I was struggling because this isn't really a detangling comb, so I knew I had to put more work and emphasis in this. But girl, I'm tired. I'm so tired, y'all. And that almost made me stop and quit. But I must say, the hair product it's not too bad. It's better than what I thought. But then again, the problems were back here. So right here, I used this brush, which is coming out of socket, and this brush. This comb. This comb, y'all know ain't going nowhere. Like, I'm using this comb if I ain't using nothing else. So this comb did just what it does. It does a really good job. This surprised me a little bit, but it's been a while since I used this. I broke a few pieces out of here, honestly. If you want me to keep it 100 with you. At the top. So I don't know how long it's going to last, but yo, it was a lot of knots back here. More so on this side, but I would say by the time I finished using this and went to use this, it was less effort and work, which I can appreciate. And this is the hair that was on this side. And most of these obviously are like big knots. Like, that's a whole piece of hair. Like, that's a braid. Last but not least, this surprised me. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I almost threw this away because when you try to spray it, it's like don't hardly enough come out. It don't smell all that great. But honey, when I poured it in my hand and put it on this side right here, it was like voila, magic. Y'all know this is my ride or die. This definitely ain't going nowhere. But I was so surprised at the simplicity of this little ugly raggedy comb that always end up being the last comb left in the package of comb between this one and the other one. This did all right. I now see why stylists just say, I'm going to get one of these. Because when you go to the salon, you're guaranteed to see one of these. Now, it's a little flimsy and stuff, and I'm still questioning would it be able to handle things on its own. But I would say that I feel like because the brush did so good, you didn't have to worry about that. So that's the good thing. But my pile hair right here. Everything's kind of looking the same, to be honest. Besides, there's more knots in the back than in the front. But put all my little pieces together. But child, this is bad. Whew. It's getting a little old, y'all, but I'm glad I'm done. Now I'm gonna go on to my next video. Y'all gonna see I got a new little product I'm gonna use, so stay tuned for that. Don't let this be y'all. I don't know what to do to not have this be y'all, but don't let this be y'all. I love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.